the grim darkness of the far future, there are the rogue traders. Ha ha!
It depends.
Now, is there anything strictly raiders that's like optimal weaponry? Nope. A lot of it is all ships.
Oh, fate points. Right.
They are useful.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I think we'll go back to essential components and go with standard for at least the plasma drives. We don't need incredible amounts of power. We don't have enough stuff to power it, really. Unless the void shields require... What requires the... Let's see which things require the most power. So that way I can...
Use heretics as fuel!
Oh, did you roll a 1 on fate points?
Yes!
Haha.
Which is bad.
I feel sorry for you.
I know.
I start with an extra fate point, which I should probably actually calculate my fate points now. I start with an extra fate point and 1d10 plus 1 insanity points because of my origin. Which I like.
Now, it's still being dumb.
I'm probably not getting any really good fate points. I believe that's 2.
Fate points.
Yeah, it's...
That.
I think 2 is the minimum.
Well, I rolled a 3, so I think that's 2 on that.
Okay.
If I recall correctly. I'll check that later. I'm still looking at... Alright, so it seems like the thing that draws the most power is the warp engine. There's not really anything... Yeah.
It is
So in
the
that
biggest
case-
component in the whole ship.
In that
as well.
case, we do not need a particularly large drive, so let's just go with the Jovian Pattern Class 2, so that gives us 45 power.
There you go. Pure faith and shit.
And takes up 10 space. Unless we want to... No, we want to make sure we're powered up enough. I don't want to underpower the ship, that can cause problems.
That's usually bad.
Oh. Last guy that actually was supposed to be here.
Be 2 hours and a half.
Yeah. Just in time. Better late than
Never.
never.
Alright. By the way, anyone
pay
know...
penance. Is due penance.
I was going to say, I think now we need to bring him into the hangout, because he's in the game, but not the hangout. So.
Yeah.
How do I, with the skills and all that, I'm choosing the press ganged motivation, I believe it is, and it says I can gain a single skill as long as it has no prerequisites, and I can also gain an additional common lore skill or improve a common lore skill I have by 1 level. How do I, what does that exactly mean?
So you choose one of the 3, right?
Well, yeah, just we'll be simple and just choose one.
What was it? Adding a bonus to skill, that means you get like what, plus 10 instead of skilled, I guess. Which book is it in? So I can...
I'm still in the main book.
Okay, main book. What page is it?
28. It's
There, press ganged.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. That doesn't have any prerequisites. Well, let's see. I don't think there is a whole lot of skills that have prerequisites, so. Du- 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 du.
Now I'm trying to find where where it discusses upgrading your crew. Because I can't remember whether you use
Good
profit
evening,
factor
sir.
or ship points to do that. Because we've got a lot of ship points, so if it's ship points, then we can certainly upgrade the crew.
Okay, regarding press gang, I think you can take basically any skill you want. No, okay. Yeah, I don't think you can take Scholastic and Forbidden Lore, but you can probably take any common lore or something like that. If you want to improve a common lore skill, that means that you get plus 10 to it, if it's skilled.
Okay. So, I think I just want to improve my common lore tech to make it plus 10 to it.
All
I
right.
feel that would work well with our crew right now, so that way I'm keeping the ship running.
Oh wow. We can spend 5 ship points to upgrade our crew, and upgrade it again with 15. We don't have that much, but... Actually, wait. Yeah, okay. So does anything happen to leftover ship points? I don't remember. Remember there's like...
They go towards your profit factor.
Okay. So...
Or achievement points or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's profit factor, actually. If I remember correctly.
I think so too.
Just a curiosity. The little check things on skills.
Yes.
What do they mean?
The first one means that you are skilled, which means that you have the full bonus of whatever characteristic it is tied to.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one, it means that you get a plus 10 and a plus 20, which will be something you can buy at a higher level, mostly.
Okay. So if I, for example, if I were to choose the High Vendetta trial and prevail, which says that I get the inquiry skill, or if I already have it, increase it by 1 level, I have it.
That means
No.
another check mark.
Okay.
Okay. For the time being, I'm going with the first name submitted, Defiant Grace, for the ship. And,
Okay.
looks like... And I'm just going to save the changes now so that nothing goes... So that I can make sure nothing's going wrong yet. Emphasis on yet. But, so far, I've upgraded the crew. Fortunately, we don't have enough ship points to upgrade the crew again, but oh well. We've got a better crew than most people.
Yay! Talents.
Which I remember the first thing I looked at when I was looking through constructing a starship. I was like, okay, first thing, we need to get better crew to make sure everything... That way, if something goes wrong with the ship, hopefully it doesn't also go wrong with the crew, and we can make sure everything works pretty well.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Now let's go back to buying stuff. Well, more like putting stuff in. Not... Oh, wow. The Commerce Bridge would be handy, but that depends, because are we going to do most... If we're going to do commerce from our ship, then, well, actually, yeah. I think we should probably go with a commerce bridge. What do you guys think? I mean, there's also a combat bridge, which is handy for... in case we do get shot, but it seems like our goal with this ship is not to get shot, so we should probably be focusing on our goals.
Yeah.
So I'd say Commerce Bridge. By the way, Bayorison, or however the heck I'm supposed to, whatever, however the heck that's pronounced, or however I'm supposed to refer to you, we're going with a sort of a smuggling operation here, to fill you in.
What? Hold on. It's a
We're
little bit
going-
breaking up the sound.
Oh, sorry. The ship, from the look of things, is going to be a smuggling vessel. That's what we're primarily going to be doing.
Okay. Sound good?
Probably much to the chagrin
Sounds
of
good.
our missionary, but we'll see how this goes. So, should we go with a bigger warp engine? That somehow sounds like a pretty damn good idea, given the fact that it's finicky as it is. Although
is there
under
a
the
warship
actual
or a
details,
bigger
does
ship?
not mention any actual difference between the two kinds of warp drives. Or warp engines. Not in any specific numbers. Is that me?
So
Well,
everyone has picked their class, right? Is that me?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, everyone has
Yeah.
a class.
I'm
And
the
all
rogue
that.
trader. Rico's the missionary. Ian is an explorer, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we've got...
Alright, hold on, let me open up the character creation. The little list that it goes down. I already think I know what I want to do. But of course, the PDF is being a little bit slow. Because I'm running the webcam at the same time.
And then we have Eric, who couldn't make it, that wanted to play a navigator, unless someone else wanted to take the role. But
Well, as long as he's a good navigator, because I've seen what happens to crews with poor navigators. It's not pretty.
yeah.
Doesn't everyone want to get lost in space, though? It will be fun. Not really.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
encounter a few daemons while we're out in the warp.
Yeah, I think I'd rather avoid coming into contact with humans.
Especially since the ship
Come
isn't
on.
exactly combat oriented. I mean, my plan is to give it the biggest weapons I can put on there, but still.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're gonna go with the Strela 1 warp engine, which is typical. Uses up another 10 power, another 10 space. Or wait, did I already say it? Oh no, I already used... Which leaves us with 15 space, so we're running a little bit low. But oh well. We'll live.
Ooh. I've seen they have chain axes.
Yes. My first
Which-
goal is to buy a chain sword, but I might try a chain axe.
Well, a chain axe is definitely a corn-oriented weapon.
Fair enough.
So, as a priest, I shouldn't be using that, but they are too much gold.
But there's always that one little tinge of, but it would be fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
So the
Warpsbane hull will certainly help us. Getting through the warp will be a lot easier if we have a Warpsbane hull, so let's do that. It's a Warpsbane hull, but at the same time the ship is more at home in the warp. Doesn't make that much sense, but... Or it could make more sense. It's really hard. Nothing really makes sense in Warhammer 40k, so who knows?
Let's all go mad together.
Yep.
We will all go together when we go.
okay, dog. Calm down. So we don't have an arch militant yet.
No, we do not have an Arch Militant.
Okay,
Or an astropath
Or a what?
Well,
descendant.
same. I'm not very cool.
To be fair,
Hold on.
Astropath Transcendent could probably interfere a lot with our smuggling operation, so it might be best that we don't have one.
True.
I mean, really, I'm already pushing it
good
by
to have-
smuggling with the missionary, but
I think it would be good still to have some sort of force that's for battle. And like in case we accidentally mess up and end up encountering the demons.
true. To be fair, you can shoot them, and we do have a navigator. So we do, well, if no one else takes it, we have a navigator, and navigators are very effective against demons if they take the right abilities.
As
Very
far as I know, navigatores basically allow you not to get stranded.
Yes,
Because they
they're
have
very good at
the
making sure you don't get stranded in the warp.
astronomical
If
sight.
they're good. If they're
Yeah,
good.
of course, if they're good.
I've seen
of
what
course.
happens when you have a bad navigator. I was watching I found a game of Rogue Trader online, and it wasn't pretty.
If they're good and sober.
They're good and sober.
Yeah.
But with a missionary by the bloody side, they
What else
should
did you say we're missing?
motivated to be both good and
Seneschal
sober.
missing, but as the Rogue Trader, I was going to also act as the Seneschal, really, since the abilities line up well enough that you could have your Rogue Trader be the talker.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of taking the forbidden skill of the Archaeotech with my advancement. Would that help out?
That would actually help out since we're smuggling Archaeotech.
Okay. So I'm gonna take Forbidden Lore Archaeotech, and it's we have 500 points to spend on advancements, right?
Yes, I do believe it's 500.
Hold on, I got that good.
You know, knowing
Yeah.
what you are smuggling is better.
Yes, it pays to know about what you're smuggling. Also, it pays to know someone who knows something about Archaeotech, since my las pistol is Archaeotech, and that's probably going to be my favorite weapon. I haven't spent any money
I'll
on
be right back.
advancements yet, though. Alright.
Yes, 500 experience to spend.
Alright, well, I'll spend that when I feel like it. I feel like handling the ship in the presence of everyone is the most important thing to do right now, since I already have everything that the GM has to see me do.
A suggestion, if it's available, a secret tongue rogue trader, so that way we can keep our business about ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, I have the ship dialect
Oh, ship dialect works as well, I think.
as a Voidborn, I think.
Well, yeah, ship dialect is helpful, but a lot of people know ship dialect because they were born on ships.
Especially
Well-
on road trips.
Well, it doesn't. I think, at least the way I see it, is that not every ship has the same dialect.
Right.
Defer to GM, I don't know.
But I'm probably gonna rule that some dialects are close to others, so you could kind
That's
of
right.
figure out what they're saying anyways. But
Yeah.
you might have to roll for it or something.
That's right. More las guns. I need more las guns.
I might up if I can. Yeah, I think I'll try and get a chainsword as my automatic acquisition. That way, I don't have because weapon skill is the easiest thing to upgrade in this. So I forget. How do advances work? Is it a +10 if it's a characteristic?
+5.
+5? Oh wow. I don't remember how the simple, intermediate, trained expert thing works anyway, so I'll be deferring to you in a second once I...
It's basically +5 for every step, just that they cost more the higher you go.
Well, that'll be fun. Don't expect me to be shooting anyone, really.
I'll be doing that.
Yeah, I'll leave that to the people who know how.
The end with a hole in its end is the one you point at the enemy.
Yep.
Some folks find that quite difficult to understand.
Well, with a chainsword, there really isn't a pointy end.
There are multiple.
More pointy ends, more fun.
Well, actually, none of the ends are pointy. They're all sharp, because there's a difference.
Well, they are also pointy.
Hey,
I have a point. Hello.
I know how to handle a scalpel. I spent. Okay.
So I started with 3 fate points and 1d10 plus 1 insanity points.
Yay.
Isn't life fun?
You said we're gonna have a sensical, right?
Everyone what? Sorry, what was that?
You said we didn't have a sensical, the spy person.
Yeah. Albeit since as the captain I have a fellowship of 50, it might be a good idea for me to just invest in doing that, since makes everyone's just in terms of party balance. I mean, if you want to do it, then feel free. I'll use my fellowship differently.
Actually, I'm just trying to find a role that would actually be useful and not mess up
Well, what do you want to do?
everything.
Yeah.
Like, what's one thing that
So is there
what was one?
anything we need right now?
An arch militant would be nice. We are a little bit lacking when it comes to people who can beat the living crap out of people.
I actually want to play an arch militant, but
Then that's
stuff. So arch militants can be the head of whatever military force is leading it.
Yep. He's
Yeah,
also
I
good
mean-
at shooting things.
You would be
Yeah.
like the security officer and arms master.
Yeah, I forgot what the exact.
Well, I'm
Everything.
I'm pretty good at shooting stuff, but not at kicking butts.
Okay.
So if you happen to have good
All
weapon
let's do
skills
is
and
go
be the
back
melee
to
guy,
No, I'm going to start making a list of roles. So I will be the Lord Captain, since I am the Rogue Trader.
I actually found a list of. There is in one of the books. There is a list of.
Yeah, it's in the
ranks.
it's in Into the Storm, I believe. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm Lord Captain, which is what's my character's name again? Ken, that was it.
There we go.
So someone has to be first officer for obvious reasons. So I'll leave that open. At least I'm fairly. Technically, someone doesn't have to be first officer, but really not having one of the PCs as a first officer is not the best idea.
Who has more to say about things, I suppose.
Well, who would be most qualified to be the first officer? From a logical standpoint, it would probably be the missionary, as he's the
Yeah,
more
that's what I was thinking.
charismatic.
In fact, it's even mentioned that missionaries are good advisors in the book. It actually says that it's a good idea.
So, if the missionary has no issue being the first mate, then
My
Okay.
character might sorry, kill stuff.
I was gonna say, we'll put the Archmilitant in the position where he blows things up. I don't remember what the name of that is. There is a specific position for blowing things up. I forgot what it's called.
Artillery boss.
There is the Master of Ordnance.
Master of
Or-
Ordnance.
Yes, Master of Ordnance blows stuff up from the ship, and then I think there's also one for manning for the people. So it depends on whether he wants to be the leader, or whether he wants to man the cannons and be like, yeah, boom.
Yeah,
we
I think
probably need a leader so that he can direct the crew in blowing stuff up.
Well, we do have a captain and a first mate for that.
True,
you know
but
I could just be a captain that loves to blow stuff up.
Well, let's see.
And I could go down and hang out with them when you're blowing stuff
Where
up.
is the freaking ship rolls? It's on 224. So.
Gain
Alright,
skills.
so, ship rolls. I am the Lord Captain. We'll start by looking at rank 2. So we have our first officer, which being first officer gives you, Secret Tongue Rogue Trader. Here's the thing. I think if we have a role, we get Secret Tongue Rogue Trader. If we have any kind of role. I think.
But don't watch Netflix. Because this is so good.
Oh, wow. I don't think being a rogue... Wait.
Assassin's Creed. Go play it.
Anyway, so I need command, sometimes intimidate. Now the question is, should I get Scholastic War, Tactical Imperialis, or should I just run away at the sign of trouble, if I need? Since that's kind of how we built the ship. If we see the Arbites, we turn our ship around and go the other way as quickly as possible.
I guess run.
run away.
Yeah. So yeah,
More
I don't think I need to take.
precisely,
I don't think I necessarily need
the
Scholastic
Emperor
Lore,
provides.
Tactical Imperialis.
What I was thinking first.
But yes, if all of us were to invest in Secret Tongue Rogue Trader, that would be useful.
I think I have my origin path figured out.
Alright. Oh wait, really quick, what is... So that's... Federico, what is your character's name? If you've gotten that far yet.
Mine.
Yeah.
It's, I had it right now, Alastor Hesse. I wrote it in the chat box.
I was gonna say, write it in the chat box, so
Yeah.
I'll actually spell it.
You are predictable, Peter.
Well, you see, I am an English speaker, which means I know all kinds of different ways to pronounce the same exact series of letters. There's also several different ways to spell the same exact sound. So,
Yeah, I know.
I'm used to
I've
asking
seen-
how that's spelt in the name of Let's Get This Over With.
Yeah, I've had the chance to experience it firsthand in England with place names. It was painful. By the way, what was I doing?
Anyway, back to our ship. Since I've kind of been shifting back and forth to,
Sensor and incense. Ooh, I need a sensor.
We'll hang out at the same gym. It looks like.
So we technically don't need a Geller field if we wait.
You
course
probably
we do.
want one.
Do we need the Geller field if we have the Warpsbane hull? I don't remember. Don't those?
No, the
isn't Warpsbane hull considered a kind of
Geller
Geller
field is what allows you to not get whacked by demons. If you have no Geller
Oh.
fields and get into the warp, then 100% demons all round.
Sounds fun. Anyway, yeah. Okay.
Well, the
Geller
Warpsbane
field
hull
takes
is,
up 1 power. I was gonna say I have the Warpsbane hull, so does that?
it is a Geller field.
That is a
with,
Geller
extra.
field. Okay.
Yeah. A fancy.
It's nice. The
Geller
navigator gets to choose which of our warp encounters we get, should the since we have the Warpsbane hull, which is wonderful.
As long as he's a nice fella.
Yeah.
And the sober fella.
No.
So let's see. Are there options for more than 2 void shields? I'm going to check to see if
No.
there's anything in the
Just what shield
non-core book.
You
There is a
Uh,
triple void shield, but I can't get it. Okay.
yeah, you need a bigger ship to get more void shields.
Although wait, let's see. How does the glimmer pattern work? I'm gonna check the glimmer pattern.
By the way, are we supposed to have a 5th member, right?
Yes.
Who's not here? Okay.
Eric that wants to play navigator.
Okay. And if he didn't want, we were to ditch the navigator role upon him. For survival's sake.
Okay, we're certainly not getting
Well,
the
you can
glimmer
always leave
pattern.
it to your competent crew.
Actually, it's a crack crew now. We
Not that
upgraded.
feeling. So,
Okay. So
not that.
I believe we can get the multiple shield array. That way, if when we're running away, if we get shot in the back, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Oh wait, nope, we cannot get a multiple void shield array because we are not a cruiser. Alright, so we have a shield. We have 1 shield, nothing more.
Nothing less.
Fair enough. I was gonna say, we could always not have a shield, which
Okay.
is not a good idea.
Nope.
I think I got
Sorry.
So that's power
my
used.
career path. Not my career path. My origin path.
Okay.
Also, could someone please tell me where the character sheets are?
They're in the
In
journal
the
tab.
roll 20 in the journal tab.
Yep, in the journal tab.
The journal
There
tab?
should be a sheet with your name on it.
Oh, sorry.
Like bullets, you know.
Oh, my test guy. No, I don't have one.
Okay. Well,
Let's see. Bionic replacement limbs. Can I ask a thing?
you can.
Perfect. The Zealot Lure of the Void can give me a what is it? Bionic asset level. In the manual, there are both cybernetics and bionic replacement limbs and body parts. What I get from the Zealot is a replacement or a cybernetic.
So,
Which book and what page, so I can look it up.
It's the Corval book, page 147.
How exactly do we open up the character sheet to start putting stuff in?
You click, as far as I know, you click it and you can. That's how it worked when I did it.
Oh, okay. No, it's a replacement. I think.
Yeah, you have a character sheet named Iron there. You can just punch in a lot of information.
So wait, according to this, the Commerce Bridge is not appropriate for a frigate. Can we not listen to that? Because that literally just restricts us to using a command bridge of some sort. And I don't want this to be strictly... I mean... Command bridges are nice, but I'd rather be able to make more money.
Oh, flip.
What?
Yeah, I don't have the option to edit mine.
Oh, right.
I was tempted about
Now you
by
can.
taking the bionic respiratory system because poor lungs are raucously loud affairs and characters suffer a -20 penalty to all silent move checks. So I was kind of imagining this
Darth
Darth
Vader.
Vader stuff going on, and since then I'm not planning to be a stealthy character. That might also be the case. But then I saw the augmented senses, which I think I will go for heresy radar, which isn't there. I'm unlucky. Let's know the augur, but they are implants, so not the top option. And the respiratory system. Respiratory system.
Oh,
I think
man.
Incorrect. Yes, sir. Do I have to roleplay that?
That's not very good.
Because
My character
I'll try.
sheets. Yep. How do I put this?
What?
Does anyone else's character sheet have stuff covering other stuff?
If you expand it, it should work.
Yeah. Just
If you drag the little court thing in the corner,
Ah,
it
thanks.
should still make that not happening.
or you can turn
Pop
it
it out.
into a different tab and pop it out wildly.
But the thing is, if you pop it out while things are on top of each other, things will be on top of each other when you pop it out. It's weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact. Well,
They're not that well made, unfortunately.
well, considering that it's almost amateurish. That's free. So, if I click the R here, it rolls stuff. Yeah.
Sweet, got it. Alright. Homeworld, over void. Go down with her.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the rules on whether appropriate hull types means that you cannot have it, or whether it's just a bad idea.
I think it's a restriction that you must have the appropriate hull type.
It's
So,
weird, because I have
for
no
each-
reason why a raider shouldn't have a commerce bridge, but okay. Let me see what the command bridge gives us and whether or not I should armor it.
Go down.
Okay, we're definitely armoring the bridge. If the bridge takes a critical
No,
hit...
don't armor the bridge. Let them come in.
Oh, no, they can come in. But if it suffers a critical hit, if I roll 1d10 on a 4 or higher, the component is unharmed.
Oh. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Let's definitely armor the bridge.
It's not important in
Oh
there.
my goodness.
Anyway.
Shoot. The bridge was my original thought.
Goes,
So
hey,
now we're going to get a plus 10 to fire all ship's weapons. Because
shooter!
between the command bridge and the fact that and the raider itself, they each give a plus 5 to ballistics, to ballistic tests. So this is going to be fun.
Well, think about it, Beorson. If the bridge is armored, they can still board, but they can't shoot us from afar without boarding.
Well, they can't
that's
shoot us
better.
personally. They can shoot everyone else, but they can't shoot us personally.
Yeah, that's true, too.
They can
That's
fire
the reason why we have the crew. So
yeah,
we don't die.
the red shirts.
We can put them in front of us.
And so our cargo doesn't get hit. We have to make sure we have a protective shield around the a protective beat shield around the cargo.
Definitely.
And so my tomes are safe.
It's
And my
the crew is
parchments,
amazing.
things. You know,
No emotional ties to any of them.
I like my parchments.
Oh wow! An armored command bridge costs a different amount of power depending on the kind of ship it's on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just thought that was a cool little touch they added, because that's
Yeah.
the only time where the kind of ship affects the price of anything. I think. Alright. So that's 2 power, 2 space.
By the way, OGM, how much is the roleplay factor going to roll out?
People I'm playing with.
The what?
The RP factor, the role-playing factor.
Yes. Well, trying to keep it at least 50-50 with, like, I mean, I would like as much, in characters as possible, and, but we'll see how much.
Can I roll for characteristics?
Yes.
It goes
Because-
straight down the scale. I mean, it goes straight down the characteristics, right?
Yeah, and then you can switch 2 or re-roll 2.
I thought it
Okay.
was reroll 1. Is it reroll 2? I don't know.
Yeah, you can do one.
42.
Because basically I was thinking about,
That's the wrong dice.
yeah,
It's 2d10 plus 25.
Yeah, you're rolling 2d20s now.
I am?
Yep.
Ah. Oops, I messed up the macro. There we go, I fixed it. What? The chat is popped out. Weird. Alright. 34. Seven. 41.
Oh, wow.
45.
That's good.
$31. 39. $38. So, what were the two options again? You can re-roll or switch them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a penalty to my fellowship, but I don't need to re-roll that. I don't.
Okay, I have 50 fellowship. I'll cover
Well,
for you.
I'm gonna be from a death, so it's a -10.
Well, do whatever you feel ought to be done, and figure out the rest when we come to that.
I'm gonna switch out. My willpower with my ballistic skill.
Okay.
A few extra points always helps. Well, it looks like my guy is pretty strong, pretty tough. What's the average?
35.
35.
35? Well, he needs glasses, but doesn't have them. And he's less than, a little bit less than intelligent. And he is a little bit less at weapon skill.
Weapon or ballistic? Because if you have high ballistic, we can pardon the weapons.
I have 39 ballistic.
Okay, and you'll be able to improve that easily enough.
How much weapon skill?
34.
As I do, which is bad.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Can I change the switch I made, or do I have to keep it?
Well, I mean, if you want to change it, that's okay.
Because I have a 45 and a 41. But that's in strength and toughness.
It all depends on what you want to be good at.
Yeah. And saying I don't have a good weapon skill, it would be better to have... Yeah, the guns.
Yeah, isn't ballistic the guns, if I recall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could use you in ballistic since we need someone to man the ship's armament. I mean, whoever it is gets a +10, but still. +10 to man the armament. I think that's awesome.
Alright. So, here it is now. Weapon skill, 34. Ballistic skill, 45. Strength, 41. Toughness, 34. Agility, 35. Intelligence, 32. Perception, 31. Willpower, 39. And fellowship, 38. So that's going to drop.
Well, you get 500 XP to advance your characters, so...
Yeah, a lot of good changes you can make there. But yeah, you got a really nice rolls.
Yeah. That's funny because the last time I was on here to roll stuff, I kept getting 1s and 2s. Like, not on this campaign. But when I was in here generating creature scores for D&D and NPC stuff, I got really low scores.
By the way, guys, I got the most freaking awesome life sustainer, so we should be really good as far as morale goes. And even if we get depressurized, we decrease the depressurization by 4. I don't remember exactly what the rules are for that, but quite frankly, that seems like it's a pretty damn good deal.
Alright, so I'm gonna get a +5 to strength, a +5 to toughness. Strength, 6.
We have naval shot cannons.
Wait, what?
I'm flipping through the weapons list, and I've seen naval shot cannon, which looks like.
If it makes a very big boom, I'll be happy.
Hey, that's my favorite thing too.
The bigger boom, the better.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
And
Well, the only
we
time
have
that a bigger boom is not good is when you shoot it.
Yeah, this is when the air goes.
It's when you shoot it towards the. So, all these skills. Adept at resisting something. What was it? My PDF just crashed.
I know what you hate when that happens.
So, have you guys been having?
Okay. Now that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just building the ship based on. We all agreed on the basic layout, so I'm just building the ship that gives us the highest possible stats at the moment, which is why we reserve so many ship points.
Yeah, go on. Are you feeling the handouts?
Yeah. I don't know if you
Okay.
can see it before I save it, but
I
No.
think not, but the important is to be able to see it after.
yeah.
Hey, I gotta head out. Sorry, that something's come up.
Okay.
I'll be back on to finish my character later. I think. If no one else is on, sorry.
Yeah, I'll be
Well,
having.
I know I'm gonna be here for a while because I'm behind you guys.
I'll be having a character creation with Eric someday before next session as well. So
Well, I've put in my characteristics on my character sheet, so I'm a little bit on my way, and I have everything recorded on paper, so I can come back to it when I need to. All right, I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
yeah.
When you're having the session with Eric, or when you know when, can you shout at me because I'd like to be present?
Yeah, sure. I'll make
Yeah.
post somewhere or something.
Okay. Because if I can help bringing him up to speed and stuff, I'll be glad to help.
That'd be great.
Perfect. Stormbolters, I love you. Yeah, when facing Dark Eldars, they are great. I remember once with basic Space Marine Codex, the last, not this one, but the previous one. So the 2013 one against a band of, I think they were Sukubi. So pretty big damn stuff. With a Dreadnought, standard issue Dreadnought, Multi-Melta, Power Fist, and Stormbolter. The Stormbolter kind of halved the unit before getting in melee. And the thing was that my opponent, who was much more experienced than I am, found that his folks didn't have enough strength to
Oh, to harm it.
pierce the whole, even on max dice result, and so I was kind of fired up. I said, "Yeah!" The first and last time it will happen in all my tabletop history, so to speak, but it was worth it. Really worth it. And then I think the Archon came in, plummeted like some star guy, and blasted it with a relic of his, and I was all, no, you lasted for so long. It was 5th round, something like that. Board ready.
Huh.
Oh, crashed again.
We have power to spare, I believe.
Really?
I think so, yeah. We have power
Wait,
to
what
spare.
do we have?
Not so with space. The ship has tons of power to spare, so I say we buy the biggest auger array, well, the best auger array that we can in terms of what we want.
Yeah.
So,
Or perhaps neon.
which I could give us another +5 to ballistic checks. I could give us another +5 to shooting people. That'll give us a total of +15.
Yeah. Well, I think we might consider diverting from smuggling to, bounty hunting,
We could do both.
or do both.
I mean, really, we are traveling across massive
Okay.
amounts of space, and we're going to be running late anyway, so we can make a few stops.
Yeah.
You could
Not to
smuggle.
mention, I've never heard of a rogue trader who only did one kind of job.
Yeah.
Most rogue traders do like a few different kinds of things,
Yeah.
and they often do piracy at some point or another. So having a +15 to shoot people could certainly be handy.
And if I can ask my Lord
I can
Captain,
get the PDF with.
since we have power to
making my
spare, we can take the prow of the ship and attach a ginormous neon Imperial Aquila to it.
Attaching a giant weapon to the prow sounds exactly like my kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, you already have a
Okay,
statue
guys.
of a saint.
Well, that's the basic. I mean,
I'm gonna
every
take all my
normal-
money.
We still have 20 power available, and I think I just finished all of the essential
One of the
components.
biggest bombs they have in the book.
So we can now buy the biggest weapons possible because
Oh.
we still have 10 space and 20 power left.
because we can.
And I made
basically.
sure I was buying the stuff that we could, like the stuff that would be really will help us.
Laser lances. All the way.
I don't know what the biggest bomb is. There are a lot of different grenades.
Yeah, perhaps torpedoes.
Perhaps.
Or
Yeah,
What's the one you use on tank?
What's the one that makes the biggest boom, or has the highest, or has the highest? And what does the best on a
No,
crit?
no, that's not it.
I have no idea.
You'll have to look at the stats of everything because that's going to be fun.
I mean, lore-wise, it should be the Vortex torpedo, which basically opens a rift between Materium and Immaterium and sucks everything into it.
Okay, that just sounds awesome. So you might have just sold me on that just through its description.
Lore-wise, I have no idea stats-wise.
They are the most powerful.
Okay, so would be
But I
the,
think
which
Okay, so what are we going to focus on first? Our cargo hold or our weapons?
I would, since that we already have some awesome weapon skills, so I think that even shooting with a toothpick gun would be kind of deadly. Perhaps it's a good idea to focus on storage room.
Yeah, because we're probably going to be critting a decent amount. I mean, really. We've got a plus 25, which does increase your odds of critting. In this. So.
survival would be intelligence, right?
Sorry, what was that?
Survival is intelligence, right?
Yeah.
More cannons, more other things. Cargo and passenger roll.
Crew, passengers,
And I'm a
go for loot.
So I gain the survival skill. So which box do I click?
If you are skilled, you click the first box.
Okay, thanks.
Basically, if it's your first time getting the skill, click the first box. If it's your second time getting the skill, click the second, so on and so forth.
It's a starting skill for the Death World characters.
Then you click that. And then if another thing gives you that skill again, you click the next one.
Jaded or resistant?
I don't know if we can buy anything other than a brig. Let me look. I'm gonna see if there's anything in the book.
Did you guys already calculate my
Or I might be looking at the wrong book. I don't remember which book I'm looking at anymore.
resistance poison?
I'm just alternating between the two rule books when it comes to building the ship. I don't even know which one I'm looking at any given time. I just
Yeah,
check.
it's like the Matrix code. When you look at the code, you see the code no more.
What are those? What are the things called? I think they're like murder servitors, or what are they called? I forgot.
Yeah. Murder
Okay.
servitors.
I don't know where those are, but they would be nice to have.
They are
Here they are.
folks who have been turned into monotask robots, drones, and their task is killing. It's, well, since that the artificial intelligence are banned in the Imperium because of one rebellion of the machines long before the Empire was born, I think. So they thought that droids basically were unreliable and dangerous, and so they said, okay, let's take convicts, criminals, and stuff, and turn them into biological droids with augmentation.
Well, we can always just keep them in storage.
Yeah. For example, if you have played the tabletop game as a Space Marine, you will know that Tech Marines have gun servitors, who basically are folks with big nasty weapons in place of their arms and totally lobotomized. So basically, in former editions of Warhammer 40k tabletop rules, they were almost a pain in the backside because they couldn't be controlled. They roll so.
I might waste time and money on a trophy room. I'm not sure yet. Just because there are rules for it, I just might waste time and money on a trophy room.
I might approve it.
Damn phone. Hold on.
I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
Where do I put paranoid?
That's a
For Death
talent.
World.
It's a talent, so you add it under the talents section.
To the talent section, which is under the
Okay,
basic
yeah, I know we got it.
skills.
Wasn't sure what section to put it under.
Yeah, it's under the weapon training.
I was gonna say there's a
Talents and traits.
weapon training section.
Hold
What are the
on.
exact rules for a trophy room?
Pair.
Kill stuff first.
Oh. This actually helps you earn... This gives you an extra 50 achievement points for just about anything other than military. If it's exploration, trade, or criminal, you get an extra 50 achievement points if you have a trophy room. Hell yes. We just might not end up with... We just might not end up with extra...
I
extra ship
just
points.
like to add in that everything you buy and every talent you choose will affect the game in some way. So if you have a trophy room, you have a trophy room. That means that you can actually use it for more than just mechanical stats.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I can hold... Yeah, of course. Huh.
So
Oh,
And
wow.
since
it will come in
you
play.
want to,
I will-
to buy
I will-
a trophy room, I will use it a lot.
I will default I will default to the missionary on this. Should we have a temple shrine to the God Emperor?
Of course.
There's
I
only
don't
one
know.
option.
The only mechanical purpose it serves is morale increases by 3 permanently, and when working towards a creed objective, the players earn an additional 100 achievement points. But that's only for creed
I don't
objectives.
And
Of
the
course,
third,
a Tenebro maze would also be really freaking handy.
the third advantage of a temple is I'm pleased,
Fair
which
enough.
should suffice.
I mean, we could just build temples on every planet we find, and other such things.
Which I would appreciate.
We'll see if we have space for it.
Okay. Even if we don't, I think
Probably
that
will, because we have a decent amount of space left. Although we have
Okay, I'm
more
gonna
power.
roll my wound.
It is on your home world.
Yeah, I know. I found it.
you have to the wounds section is at the bottom, almost the sheet. And by the way, even if we didn't have room for the shrine, my quarters basically would be a shrine. Would turn
Yeah, I
into
got the impression.
Yeah,
Bloody
but you can't fit 100 people in there.
Is
no,
there a-
that's true.
Is there any, I'm not going to say good reason, is there any just reason that I would think was good why we shouldn't have a Ryza pattern plasma battery?
You might prefer another brand.
Oh, and I also rolled fate points.
No,
If I roll a
that's
1 or
good.
2 on a
That's
critical
good.
hit, wow. When this weapon component rolls a 1 or a 2 on the critical hit chart, it affects 2 components instead of 1.
Hmm.
That could be amazing, actually.
It means that basically if you get a critical hit, you hit more stuff, or the overheat eats more of your stuff.
No, it hits more of other people's stuff.
Yeah,
Oh.
it basically means that if you get a low critical hit, because you roll D5.
I thought when plasma weapons overheated.
That's what I was asking. It's
Yeah,
actually-
these ones don't explode, it would seem. Not so dramatically, at least.
No, they have big cooler engines and all that to keep
Be right
them
back.
calm and
Not to
nice.
mention they deal 1d10 plus 4 damage, which is pretty awesome.
if I
That's large.
remember properly, the Riza Forge World is specialized in plasma weaponry,
think so too.
I think.
So do you guys want to spend our money on a really big freaking plasma battery? Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
We've got the power to sustain it. We
that's
don't have
fine.
a lot of space left, but we have the power. That brings us down to 6 space, but I feel like it's worth it. We're down
Me
to 12 power, but once again, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. But before putting that, is there anything we need more?
We might need another main. We might need a main cargo hold. We'll focus
Because-
on that before we buy another weapon.
Yeah, because since we're running out of space, so that's the important stuff.
Yeah.
Wait,
Perhaps
didn't we all get a ship?
Wait. Space
Come
was
again?
4.
Don't we all get our own ship?
Oh yes,
Oh,
you all have your own quarters.
one ship for everyone.
No, not
Okay,
your
we all
own
have-
ship.
yeah, we all have one ship, but
Which is Peter's ship, actually, but you know,
yeah, it's technically my ship. But anyway, we'll avoid the technicality for now. I won't blast you with my plasma pistol yet.
basically he's the Han Solo, and you're the Chewbacca's.
No, I think the navigator would be the Chewbacca. Actually, you know,
I'm
That's the
okay
thing,
with
Chewbacca
being
acts as the
Chewbacca, but I'm
navigator.
okay with it.
What?
it's a trap. Anyway, I feel like we're the Amalak are, but
Yeah,
maybe Grand Moff Tarkin is probably most appropriate, all things considered. At least position
Yeah,
wise.
Yeah, position-wise. The commander of the Castle Dragoon, if memory serves me well.
Yeah, okay, so supplemental
Right,
components.
first rate.
First thing we bought was a really big freaking set of lasers.
Wait, why buy a satellite?
By what?
You want it? That's why you bought it?
Wait, what?
That's why you guys buy a big satellite. And I heard someone said I wanted it.
Hmm. Yeah, okay, so at the moment, you guys can look over what I have thus far while I look over storage. Because I've been ignoring storage for the time being in the name of a large weapon. Now we can go to storage space. We have a
Goes right
plus
behind
15 to hit. I want to make sure that we use it well.
Okay, Stubjack it is.
Wait, yeah.
Stubjack. Oh, come on, seriously. Yeah.
Psychic weapon. Define grace. There you are. Ooh, stuff. Nice. Wait a second. Strike Class Raider. I have to look it up on the wiki.
Wait, technically, can't we buy multiple cargo holds
Yeah,
if we
you
have
can.
the space?
You can.
I think so.
Oh wait, I think I forgot to pay the
Yeah, everyone froze.
ship point cost of that particular weapon. Or is there? Yeah, there is a ship point cost. Okay, so I spent 2 ship points on that, which that brings us down to 7. We still have plenty of ship points, though. I mean, 7 ship points is a whole lot, really.
The X-47-0 Ultimo Array is the Ogre.
That gives us another +5 to shooting things, and also
Okay.
some other
I
stuff.
like it.
Let's shoot everything.
Oh wow, we can get a jamming system. That would be fun if we did bounty hunting. That would be really useful.
Yup.
Well, I'm okay shooting anything except planets, because it's not good to shoot planets.
Who is ever going to shoot planets with a cruiser?
Oh no, this
I
isn't a
would.
cruiser; it's a raider. If you had a large cruiser, then you could justify shooting planets. But a raider, you're kind of gonna get screwed because you don't have very good armor.
Yeah. And usually, you know, important planets have orbital stations, or the equivalent for Xenos.
Yeah.
Well, I still vote we shoot smaller planets that no one cares about. Like, new explored ones.
You can fire
We're
at
not shooting orc
asteroids
planets.
if
We're
you want
taking.
to.
We're not shooting orc planets. We're going to steal their archaeotech. We don't want them shooting at us while we steal their archaeotech, or legitimately purchase it from them. Either one works for me. Doesn't work so well for the missionary, though. He'd rather we just shot them.
Well, I could vent my pent-up rage on space holes. Just shooting them like a maniac, shrieking and shouting.
No, I mean tactical shooting. Tactically destroying planets.
Okay, so we can get a compartmentalized.
We have a very
Compartmentalized cargo hold would take up almost all
destroying
of this.
bent person here.
Let's see,
Person
what's
who likes
paramount?
destroying planets. Yeah.
Hidden spaces.
Meditech Strike Class Raider. I have to Google it. Just to have an idea on.
Where ships up?
Man, I really don't want to have to re-download these.
We have an
I
image.
really don't want to minus.
It looks like I'm gonna have to.
Folks, I found the image of our ship.
Ooh, beautiful. Can you screen share it?
I link it. The link.
Oh, okay. By the way, that's our current ship points. We've got plenty of ship points. Yeah, that looks like it.
Image.
Yeah. That looks pretty. So I think.
I want the bloody shrine on the top. It's mine. To everything
I
else,
don't know if
it's
we have enough
mine.
space for a shrine. 'Cause you see, if we get a really good cargo bay, then we kind of have one space left, and we still have a weapon slot.
Hold on,
Literally,
guys.
the best cargo bay will take up the rest of our space almost.
That's better.
So I think we'll just go with the standard. But
Is there
the
a place
cargo,
to put my people?
or we could just not bother with extra achievement points. I mean, we already have a bunch of things that give us extra. Wait, do we? I think we have things that give us extra achievement points.
Well,
I
we
don't
need
remember.
a cargo bay if we're going to.
Of course we do need a
Yeah.
cargo.
But technically, I think it's assumed you have a cargo hold because the only ones they mention are the cargo hold that's concealed.
Well, you don't have a cargo hold, but you have room where you can put cargo.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have a hold, but you have room for the stuff. No matter what happens, there's a spot for it. But
But
the
it-
cargo hold gives you bonus.
Well, I don't seem to be able to get it working, so I'll just wait for it to load.
You know what? I'll go with the one that we'll have to suffer a -3 to maneuverability. Oh well. We've got really high maneuverability anyway.
Who's piloting the ship?
I'm not sure. Probably whoever the navigator is. What skills used
I'm not-
for turning the ship?
Well,
Skill for that, or is it
Pilot.
I have
didn't look?
pilot spacecraft as a Voidborn.
Okay. Then you're the pilot.
Wait a
Congratulations.
second. So we have our own ships, but we don't have them right now.
No, I
I'm
have the
confused.
ship. You don't. You're on the ship. I have it.
Where am I
That's
going to
great.
house my troops?
Your troops are on the ship, which I believe the average number. I don't remember the average population of the ship we chose. It's a couple of thousand. Not very big.
26,000, I think.
I think you'll have more fun manning the batteries, and I'll lead the men, since I have 50 fellowship. Something tells me that helps. That would help us more.
Yeah, you should probably lead the men, saying I only have a 33 fellowship.
Okay. So we're gonna get a cargo
Just
hold in
by-
the lighter bay, so we have stuff to conceal things.